Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hoppets, who just came home from work and felt like a sour beer, so he went onto his fridge and found himself one that he got from Beer Gym. So another beer from the crazy beer mail that I have from Beer Gym, and if you follow me on Facebook, well, you'll probably see this way later, and I've already done it. But speaking of Beer Gym and Facebook, I got a box from Beer Gym that I live streamed the unboxing of on Facebook, which I've done a couple of times. I haven't done it in a long time. Felt like doing it. So that's one of the reasons why you guys also should follow me on Facebook and other social media, because other things happen. So yeah, Beer Gym was kind enough to send this and the new box that's right over there. I can't wait to unbox. But this one is a pretty renowned beer. This is a pretty renowned sour beer from two quite renowned breweries. So this is the Crooked Stave and Omnipollo Bianca Raspberry Wild Brett. So if you don't know, Omnipollo does a series called Bianca, which is like gozes that they do. I think they do a mango and a raspberry version. It's kind of taking inspiration from that beer and just doing it with Crooked Stave. Now, Crooked Stave is in my mind, one of the better sour producers in the States. I love their stuff. I really don't understand why I don't see more people on YouTube review their sours. I've heard it's the price for a lot of people when I've talked about it, but I think it's worth it. So, this is pretty cool because this, as I said, the series from Omnipollo, the Bianca series, there are these gozes, but they're also made with lactose and whatnot. So this here is a wild ale / sour ale, so American style sour wild ale, fermented in oak foeders with raspberries and lactose on 6%. So that sounds really cool. I mean, I think the gozes, there are like 3-point-some% versions and 6% versions. The raspberry goza blew me away because of the amount of just crazy raspberry flavor. It was so good. So I really hope this is going to be good, but I've heard this is even better because you also get some funk and whatnot. And I'm wondering with the house culture, they use the house culture, not sour culture, but yeast culture, wild yeast culture, if you can say it like that, from Crooked Stave, along with Wild Brett. That's why it's called Wild Brett. So that's some of the stuff in there. So it will be really fun to try this. I've been dying to try it. If Brett said you need to drink that as soon as possible. It's fucking amazing. And also, I don't know if there is lactobacillus is one of the bacteria they use to make it sour, because it's made with lactose, and lactobacillus love to eat that lactose. So it will get sour with age if that's one of the bugs in there. So I thought I should get it reviewed sooner rather than later. So we got it, poor guys, and that is fucking red. I mean, it almost looks dark purple on camera. Looking at the screen there, it looks freaking dark purple. But to me, with the light, it looks like the darkest shade of like ruby red. Like, it's so red. I think it's so absorbed a lot of color from the wood, but also from the raspberries. It looks nice. And then when I poured it, super frothy, nice looking pink head that just fizzed away quite quickly, kind of like a Coca-Cola or a soda, but looks great in the glass. Let's check out the aroma on the Crooked Stave and Omnipollo Bianca Raspberry Wild Brett. Whoa, that is a mother load of raspberry. Wow. It's jammy raspberries, fucking super jammy sweet raspberries. Like, the lactose is it smells really sour, but the lactose provides that sweet undertone, like it's almost like raspberries and cream or something like that. Like in Denmark, we often, when someone gets strawberries and cream, think that just raspberries. That raspberry character is so intense. And then a really nice drying oak character, which you do not get in the Bianca beers. The other ones from Omnipollo. And then some funk. Not crazy funk, but it has a bit of that, to me, a medicinal funk. But sometimes intense raspberry with funk can also, to me, amplify medicinal aromas. But like a medicinal kind of funkiness with a bit of almost like a leathery, a barnyardy tone, but it smells amazing. It gives a throwback as well for me to vitamin pills we got as kids in Denmark. They are flavored with raspberry and just, I think it's like red berries. There's something that reminds me of that in there in a positive way. But it smells really nice, guys. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, and thanks a ton to Beer Gym for the beer. Oh, much more sour than I expected. It's fun when you have intervals of not drinking sour beer for a while. The first sip of a sour will just make you pucker up like a motherfucker. I think I mean, maybe it is just this sour when it's released, but I think maybe there is some lacto in here, lactobacillus, and it feels like it's starting to eat up some of the lactose they use in it because it's quite sour. And there is lactose type flavor, but it's not crazy and as much as in some other sours that Omnipollo do. And I think maybe like the Bianca beers they kind of like, I don't think it's actually sour with bacteria. Maybe it's maybe just sour with just lactic acid. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Or maybe I just had them fresher. Really awesome flavors though. I think they did this last year. It's like you take one of the Bianca beers from Omnipollo with this insane, fucking intense, jammy raspberry flavor. It's like super jammy, sour raspberry flavor. Almost like, is it Warheads? It's almost like a raspberry Warhead sourness. It's that intense for me, at least right now. It's dying down the more I sip on it, but it's got a good amount of that. And then, like lactose, there is a bit of that milky, I think raspberries and cream type flavor with a hint of vanilla to me as well, along with that nice oaky, charry, drying, woody aftertaste. Oh, this is really nice. Wow, I'm incredibly fast that I grew accustomed to the sourness. It's got a bit of that medicinal thing, that medicinal funk. It's like, again, those vitamin pills I talked about, raspberry or red berry flavored vitamin pills. And then with a bit of kind of barnyardy funk, it's not crazy funkiness. It's not like crazy Belgian lambic funk, but it's got a pretty nice funk quality, and which is really nice. I mean, some of the beers I've had from Crooked Stave now compared to the beginning have really become much more funky with their house yeast, I think, or the house culture. Whereas some of the first beers they did were not too funky, it was more straight sour. They're starting to get some nice funk to them, which is really cool. But this is fucking awesome sour. Rating wise, I'm on the 95. This is a fucking awesome American style sour. Love the intensity of sour fruit you're getting. You're getting so much raspberry. If you're a raspberry lover, you need to seek this out. But then you get some subtle funky notes, as I said, and that complexity from the wood, and like a little bit of complexity from lactose, and just a really, really, really cool beer. Great collab. Really fun. Fun stuff. I think they also poured this at MBCC, but I just didn't get to try it. But hey, now I did. So thanks a ton to Beer Jug for this one. Check them out, guys. Link for the web shop is down below. I think they might still have a few bottles of this. It was going very quick, so you need to check them out. I'm not entirely sure, but thanks a ton, guys. Really good stuff. Let me know what you think of the Crooked Stave and Omnipollo Bianca Raspberry Wild Brets. If you had a chance to try it, really tasty stuff. What is some of your favorite Crooked Stave and Omnipollo sour beer? Let me know, guys. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I want to say cheers and some delicious raspberry sour. And see you guys in another beer review.